Hey, fourth grade scientists. This week we are going to be talking about inherited traits and learned behaviors. How would you describe yourself? Quickly, right now, think of 5 characteristics about yourself. Maybe you were thinking that you have brown hair or that you like to play with video games. Are you describing inherited traits or learned behaviors? So let's discuss the difference. Inherited traits are traits passed from parent to offspring. Other people in your family may have brown hair like you, and hair color, it's an inherited trait. My mom, she's got the curly hair like me. Whereas learned behaviors is an action an organism takes after experiencing a stimulus. While other people in your family may like to play video games, they weren't born loving it. They had to be learned. And some people would say, I have not learned how to play them very well. Let's look at some examples of other inherited traits. Your earlobes. Unattached or free earlobes, they're dangly, and attached means the bottom goes directly into the side of your head. That is an inherited trait. Check out your ears. What kind do you have? Oops. Go back to someone's pen. Tongue roller. If you can curl the 2 sides of your tongue like a hot dog, that's genetic. It cannot be learned. Some people can do it and some can't. Your dominant hand. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Or ambidextrous, you can use both. That'd be really fun. I'm only right-handed. Your eye color, those beautiful eyes you have, that is an inherited trait. Widow's peak. You can see this girl right here. She's got a straight hairline. Mine's kind of straight. I don't know. And this guy's got a widow's peak. It comes kind of like to a little bit of a point. And your thumbs. Some of you guys I've seen can show me your thumb does fun things. Or you can cross them, or when you go like this, you cross them naturally a certain way. Inherited trait. Cleft chins. Smooth or has a little tiny indent. I don't have a cleft chin. Or dimples, which are so super cute on kiddos. All right, let's talk about inherited behaviors. A behavior is a way of acting. Behaviors, though, can be inherited too, so we're going to think about that. If they are inherited, they're called instincts. That's an important word you're going to want to think about, okay? Instincts. Many animals are born with instincts that help them survive. Can you think of any animal instincts? So, for example, when the weather turns chilly in the fall, animals prepare for the winter by instinct. They don't know that it's the month is summer. They just feel it, and that's how they move to the south where it's warmer. They know this by instinct. Birds also protect their eggs and babies by instinct. That's not something that's learned. They just do it naturally. And frogs, for example, are not born with this instinct. They leave their legs to hatch or die on their own. Lame. Bye. Learned behaviors are different than instincts. Are you better at using the computer than some of the adults in your family? If so, you've learned how to do this. You did not inherit this behavior from your parents. We learn many behaviors that help us every day. These behaviors include how to make a sandwich, skateboard, and be polite to others. Can we learn behaviors that do not help us? Yeah. They can include watching too much television or eating poorly. Can animals learn behaviors? Yes, some of them are not instincts. For example, a dog can be taught to sit, and I bet some of your pets can do really fun tricks too. So let's review. Inherited trait is a physical characteristic that is passed from parents to their babies, their offspring. A behavior is a way of acting. So if it's an inherited behavior, it's called an instinct. And if it's a learned behavior, it's not inherited, but you learned it from watching someone else. All right, oops. Okay, so this is your assignment for the week. You're going to read these items right here, these traits and behaviors on the left, and you're going to label, are they inherited or learned? You'll write that here. And then this is the fun part. think of 2 of your inherited traits. And either in this box, you're going to draw a picture of it or insert a picture. And then 2 behaviors that you have learned.